Teacher said, bust him out of here to get a good education, not this hood education. Your son's got a bright future, but not in South Central LA. Ship him on a bus to school 1 hour each way. I'm in the 2nd grade, went from black and brown to white, Jewish, and Korean. My first experience of being the only black face in a mostly white space. It's just me, I gotta represent the black race. I ain't even turned 8, this is it. A math question is going around this place. It's my turn, the teacher and I face to face. My heart is in a race. She pops the question in just a blank face on my black face. There it is. I don't belong in this space. But that was just the beginning, and eventually I excelled in that place. I learned that indeed this was no hood education. This was, well, damn, a good education. Decades later, I'm asking why I had to leave my people to get that good education. What's black and white is not always white and black. In my neighborhood, we get this and yours get that. I heard that is where it's at and this is where it's not, so we coming. Fast forward, the newspaper arrives at the front door. The paper is filled with faces of the top high school students in all Riverside County. Covered from top to bottom, margin to margin, from page to page. So many names, so many faces. But in this black and white print, littered with the shades and hues of academic excellence, there's just one black face. Maybe they made a mistake. I see a sea of white faces and one of mine face it. The sea was not meant for me. Go swim somewhere else, stay in your place. Your face belongs in your space. You may be fast, but boy, you can't keep up in this race. And now years later, no matter the accomplishment, valedictorian, Stanford graduate, award here, honor there, fellowship, none of it rids me of that lingering doubt, gnawing at my soul. Am I only in this space because they needed a black male face? And no matter what I do, there's no escape. I can't erase the doubt no more than I can erase my face. Don't get me wrong, I love my beautiful black face. I stand with pride at the steps and hardships endured and enduring by my beautiful, powerful black race. Yet it's still there, the doubt. But no time to lay down or soak. Gotta represent, gotta let them know I'm no joke. There's more to me than just black smoke. And even if I'm just some quote as black token here, I'm gonna make a difference here until they see that what they need is diversity here. Because only then can we reach the heights that we were meant to be standing on, moving on, grooving on, growing on, thriving on. I feel it's on me and the rest of black faces and white spaces to lead that race, but it suffocates. I can't do that 24 hours and 7 days straight, let alone the decades I've endured this burden. Breathe. It limits. It doesn't liberate. If I'm going to represent, I have to stop fearing if I'm representing well. I have to stop living by what I think others expect from me as a black face in a non-black space. What kind of black me will I be today? Do I rap? Do I dance? Am I conscious and chill or live and outgoing? Am I the one with the insight and the power of the black leader? Am I comic relief or can I just be me? Awkward, passionate, nerd? Am I on the spectrum wondering, mind always fluttering? Stop focus on one thing. Crap, what was I doing? I got a lot of knowledge but got no polish me. I wonder what they expect from me when they see my black face in this non-black space. Hi, how are you? When I want to say what's good. Gotta wear the off-black mask in this white hood. Change for me to into me. You can live with me if you like me. Change your tone, change your dress. Take that bass out your voice. Can't have these white folks stressed. I didn't grow up speaking the way I'm speaking. Do I have to put a G in everything I'm doing? Let me ask you a question. Ask you a question. If I can't be me, did you really accept me or the off-black me? All this worrying is just keeping me from running this race, like trying to stick landings with weighted chains in this place. I'm tired, but I can't stop running because then what will they think of this and all those who were born with beautiful black face? So I bring my black face and hair with my black voice, a change gon' come. For I've been to the mountaintop and we gon' come. Until white spaces are all spaces and what you have enjoyed knows all faces. The leaves are opened up and the mountain laid low and the whispers of my ancestors cry, we here, let's go. We still coming. We put up walls hoping black faces wouldn't peer into white spaces, but a brother got up, so I synced you. You're giving to your own, and aware or unaware, you're playing close to your vest, shackling my future to a test while your kid is free to run the world. I remember that trick. Sure, I could vote if I passed this brown paper bag test. Sure, I could succeed and gain access if I passed this test. Why does it seem that schools of color take test after test? You know what my students got this year, the first week of school after a pandemic? A reading test. I've been to the mountaintop of phenomenal schools, children living out big dreams, big goals, gonna change the world, and I believe it. The school experience they enjoy is what I want for my boy, but I pause and think, that's great. These young minds out here winning in these spaces, but I see few black faces out here in these white spaces. Even fewer in these white races. What's black and white is not always white and black. In my neighborhood, we get this and yours get that. So I travel back to young black and brown island of queens and kings of the land of Compton they call the CPT. I teach and bring those things that were once kept from me. My students will see the victory and never have to leave home like it was for me to get that, well, damn good education. They coming. Black and brown, an island of faces and white spaces. Era, rewind, black faces and non-black spaces. You can't keep me out, so just face it. Grandma said we found them, we coming. What's mine is yours, but what's yours ain't mine. I see that piece of the pie we eating. Siri can't handle my vernacular. Keep auto-correcting, handcuffing, chained in the back of the black and white auto being corrected. Race is in my face all day. I can't help but think racial. What's the racial ratio? Oh, here we go. A common reply to stop ears and block the convo from moving forward. That's long ago. We moved past it, so get past it. But they don't pass me. They stop me. But don't see me. My humanity. They see what they want or are conditioned to see. Frisk can see what falls out. Shake a poplar tree, a nigga gon' fall out eventually. Straight A's, valedictorian, Stanford degree, but still paraded through the pipeline from school to the penitentiary. Alright, juvie, but didn't feel different to me. Crime? Mistaken identity? False testimony? Or just being black old me? Locked down and changed from ankle to waist to wrist. Strip search don't feel different to me. The good Lord saved me, but not without scars upon my psyche. Who knew I had PTSD until I found myself weeping uncontrollably at the sight of black men being stripped from safety? I guess it was an illusion. They told me defy the stereotype and you'll escape the black and white light. No need to have to fight for life when you're doing what's right. Yet I'm held at gunpoint, scared to death by those sworn to protect. Is this the end of my fight? The end of my life? The end of me and my future wife? My son and daughter in whom I delight? What if what was taken away that night was more than my rights? Breathe. Grandma says we found them, we coming. Black faces and white spaces, I see that pie and I want my slice. These inalienable rights were alien to me. Black man, blackity black man, down to the end, face front, turn left, back to the right, man. I'm riding, and I heard the siren pop. Grown man now, but my soul filled with fright. The flashing lights are down the street, they not here for me. They not here for me. But it feels like it. Just breathe. Black shoes, but always white laces. Take the ropes off my neck. Look, ma, there is no strings on me. We coming. You can't keep me out, so just face it. I'm sitting right here. God gave me a place and gave me my skin and knew all that it would bring. Made me beautiful, but knew others would seek to destroy it, just as man seeks to mar his very own image. If they came for a son, how could they not come for me? I'm lesser than he, but I ain't lesser than you, and you ain't lesser than me. So when I bring my black face into this non-black space, I add value. I bring weight of a different shade that cannot be made without me. The flavor of diversity, hot sauce, dripping spicy barbecue. So you're welcome. Because now this space is more complete for whoever heard of a space without the backdrop of black and fire. Check it. Whether the door is open or closed, we coming, we staying. Spell it, we Prayin, we praying. We bringing ourselves, our history, our culture, our hair, our skin, our glare, our air. breathe. It'll be okay. Breathe. You'll be okay. When you see these black faces in your white spaces, just breathe. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I said don't worry about a thing. This is my message to you.